when you're trying to create standards and you're trying to create a culture, and guys like Joe just do it naturally, despite what's going on around them, you know that you've got a chance to really lead that team out of the shadows into some notoriety.
I've met Joe when we were real little, playing like might squirt hockey. They used to beat us all the time by 8 goals. I was on the worst team, he was on the best team.
He was a quiet leader, but he always went about things the right way. When one of your best players is also one of your hardest workers, then everyone else on the team kind of sees that and they follow right in line.
Joe's quiet. He just did his work and he led by example. Every practice, he was the hardest working guy on the ice. Even we had some older guys that, were part of the transition, and they knew right away that Joe was unique in terms of his compete and his work habit.
That was Joe Vitale, is that he didn't have to do a lot of talking. People just respected him and looked up to him for the way he worked off and on the ice.
Obviously, Northeastern hockey now is, in a good place, and you think about kind of where that traces back to, and I think it traces back to Joe.
I think Joe Vitale is a huge proponent to where it is today. The player he is, the person he is, and the people that Northeastern attracts now, I feel like are similar to Joe.
He finished checks. He took hits. He went through the middle of the ice and he got hit. Went to the front of the net. He did all the things that you need players to do that are going to represent, personify that blue collar image.
I feel like the person he is who Northeastern is recruiting now.
Anybody could go to a game, whether we had one win in January or the next year we were around 500, and say who was number 26. Right? Joe was 26, and I've coached thousands of players, and I know Joe's 26.
He was a leader right off the bat. You can just tell by his persona, how he handles himself every day, day in, day out. This guy's just a warrior. He's a leader. He's a guy that you wanted to be around all the time. We always call him Joey V. Funny guy, always cracked a smile on people's faces. He has that big smile, so it's always good.
He is more than deserving to be in the Hall of Fame, and someone that everyone at Northeastern can be proud of, to be someone who was there at the beginning and helped get the program to where it is now.
The guy is he's just an A+ guy. Great guy, great father, great person. I think he is Northeastern hockey, in my opinion.